Hello guys, so I finally opened that party punch board from We Are Memory Keepers that I got from Dina's giveaway, and I could not wait to make some treats with it. Now, as the name of it says it, party punch board, you can use it to make everything you need for a party. From party hats, little treat boxes, cone holders, you name it. Anyway, today we are going to making the little treat pouches. And the little instruction booklet that comes with it says that you will need a 9 by 9 inch square to make it. But I don't have any 12 by 12 white paper, and I wanted to make it a little bit smaller. So I am using an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. Now when you do this, I am placing the little pegboard on the number 9 mark, and I'm going to be using the little blade that comes with it to trim it out. When you do that, you end up with this little quarter circle that is going to be creating your treat pouch. So if you see the mark here, if I would have gone with the 9 by 9 inch square, it would have been to that score mark up here, and for what I was making, I thought it was too big. So, I wanted to make it a little bit smaller. Now the next step is to add double-sided tape or adhesive to the half of that semicircle, to about halfway. So what I decided to use for these was my double-sided tape, and I am just adding it here to about halfway mark. And I apologize that I am a little bit out of frame, but all I'm doing is just kind of going around to put it. I am going to be peeling the backing off of it, and the next step is just to roll it in. Now the top of your treat box or treat pouch is gonna be that corner, so you're gonna grab the opposite corner to turn it around, and it turns into this little cone-like shape. Again, I apologize I was out of frame, but all I'm doing is just trying to fix it so the bottom is not too open, because depending on how much you close it, you don't want to have a big opening at the bottom, because your treats will come out. So once I did that, because I was going to be making a little bunny, I cut out, just kind of freehand drew the little ears and then cut them out. I cut a few of them, and I'll show you why in just a second. So the reason why I'm making a bunny is because, I wanted to make treat pouches. I don't have a party coming up, and Easter's coming, and I had seen this picture on Instagram, and then my friend also pointed it out. She's like, this would be really cute for you to make it with the punch board. So yeah, I thought it was super cute. So I think it was from We Are Memory Keepers. So they had a little bunny. So as you can see, the little pouch here, they had it decorated pretty cute with the little ears. And I wanted to recreate that, but I also wanted to kind of, give it a little bit of a twist or make it functional for what I was making. So that's the reason why I'm trimming 2 of the ears here. And the reason is because my treat pouch, I wanted it to be able to close. Now I am going to be mailing this out, or even if I give it to someone, I want it to stay shut because I don't want the treats to come out. So I'm folding that little flap down to the bottom, and I'm using it as a guide to draw with a Sharpie, draw the little mouth, and then also little eyes. I'm just drawing the little kind of unicorn eyes. My daughter thought I was making a unicorn because of the little eyes, which unicorns will also be super cute. But no, we're making a bunny. So I drew the eyes on the inside and the outside, and the reason why is because I wanted the treat pouch to look like a bunny, whether you had it open or closed. So I am using the little ears here. I am going to be gluing them to the back, and you'll see in a second why I needed a second set that I had already cut out. But I am just going to glue these to the back, and peeling off the backing. And there you have it. So guys, spring already came, and it came in full force because my allergies are acting up. It is new place for me, first time that we're here for the season, and it is really kicking our butts, all of us. So I apologize if my voice sounds a little weird, but gotta deal with them allergies. So here is what my thought was, or what I was trying to do. So if you can see here, when you have the pouch open, you can't really see those ears, but if you add them on the inside, now you're able to see them. Now the next step that I was going to do here, obviously, because I can't have those ears poking out on the other side, otherwise it will look like a vampire bunny. I just trimmed them out, and voila, there you have it. So whether you have it open or closed, you can see the full ear of the bunny. So I thought it was super cute to make it like that. Now to make it even cuter, I decided to grab the glue dots to put it there, and I am using this removable glue dots so that way I can open and close it, if I put the treats in, I can close it back up. And what I meant to say, what there is some, to make it cuter, I added a little pom-pom nose. I didn't have a black pom-pom, but I thought that a pink little nose will also be cute anyway. So there you have it. Pom-poms just make things cute. And that's our little bunny. So here I'll show you again one more time that if you have it open, it still shows the ears, and if you have it closed, it does as well. So I am just adding a little bit of glue here on the corner of the ears because I didn't add too much before I trimmed it, so I wanted to make sure that I didn't glue both of the ears accidentally. But there you have that. Now making those, I thought, what else can you make? And being in a spring theme, right now, I decided to make a little chick and a carrot. So I again drew by hand the little wings and the feet, and then I just cut out a little triangle for the beak. Now for my carrot, I just, cut a little bit of a piece of paper and I just kind of made it like a fringe. And I'm doing the same here, just kind of making the little cones. And, they're super adorable. So if you were having a party at your house, you can have them set out on a little platter or, somewhere on a table, all decorated like this, and leave them open so that way, they can get to the treats faster. But in my case, I wanted them to be closed. So I am doing the same thing. I am pressing down at the corner so that way I can keep it shut. And being that I like doing everything at the same time, I am just pressing it down and using my glue dots and going again and doing the same thing to the carrot. Now, since I was at the end of the carrot, then I decided to finish that together. I had cut out this little punch, but I wasn't sure where I would use it. But instead, I just used the little fringe. Now I'm using this little curling tool that I think is to make flowers, but I thought that it would be fun to add a little bit of interest to the fringe here, so that way the carrot stems look fun. So now I had cut two because I thought that maybe I could do the same thing I did with the bunny, but I couldn't see like the functionality of it because it would be in the middle when you would close the pouch. So I decided to just kind of put the two little fringes opposite to each other and then just glue them onto the back of the carrot to create that little stem. So there you have it. Now the next thing was just to add a cute little face to it, and I was going to make those little eyes like I did to the bunny, but I was thinking they weren't gonna look cute, so I decided to go and make like little circle eyes. Though yes, of course they're not perfect circles, but I just went ahead and did those, and then I did the little tiny mouth. I used my Jelly Roll pen to add a little bit of detail to the eyes, and then just add the little glimmer sparkle to it, and there it goes, its little mouth, and there it is. It's so adorable, and ready to open and add your treats in there. Now the next one was a little chick, and the same thing. I just had to add the little wings, and I used my double-sided tape for most of the project. But like I said, you could use glue, you can use anything. You will need a little bit more extra time for the glue to dry if you were to do that. But there it is. You just add the little wings, and I am going to draw its little eyes. And I did the same thing. I just used the dotted eyes, and I'm using my glue to glue the beak right at the corner of where the little pouch closes. And then with my Jelly Roll pen again, I'm adding some highlights to the little eyes, and there it is. Isn't it so super cute? Now for the tiny feet, I use my glue to glue them onto the bottom, and I added them. Again, I'm not doing anything extra special. You can just kind of freehand draw it and do it. But, there you have it. Aren't they super, super cute? Now just add a little bit of treats there. So I just got some chocolate and add it to all of the little treat packs, and that way you can see how they look like when you fill it. It's not super full, but it does have quite a few of them, so I guess it would be a good treat to give to someone, maybe a coworker, a kid, you know. Anyway, but you can think of all the possibilities of all the little animals or things you can make using this. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.